typically a crucial one in almost any series. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. We've got the Boston Celtics facing the New York Knicks. You take a look at New York.
Well, it's do or die. Both teams have to be feeling the pressure. Their season's on the line. Expect them to come out passionate and aggressive. This could be a classic.
One of the smoother athletes in the game. Brown just sort of glides up court in transition.
The three from Suggs. Sinks the tray. You take a look at the Celtics. And here's White. Pass to Vassell. The three. Rebounded by Suggs. And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Now it's Hart. Back to Suggs. Hart with it. Inside. Here's Isaac. Porzingis grabs the board.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
It's White with a drive. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. It's a one-on-one situation. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Well, look, if you want to shoot over Porzingis, you got to create more space than that.
And here's New York now. Picked by Isaac. Back to Suggs. From deep three-point range. Boston pulls it in.
Yeah, they're still looking for some cohesion offensively.
The whistle for the blocking foul. He'll head to the line.
Well, it's so impressive how Jason Tatum has just continued to strengthen his game. He's a star who isn't easily satisfied by his own play and always wants to do more.
Here's Suggs. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Anunoby. And he hits the jumper.
Nice dime from the combo guard Suggs. Excellent work setting up his teammate.
Outside Tatum. Lets the three fly. Gets the three ball to go.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Bridges, left side. On the wing, Suggs. 5 to shoot. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And here comes the break. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
I'll tell you, with those long strides, Tatum gets up court in a hurry.
Picked by Isaac. Outside Hart. It's Bridges on the wing. It's Bridges on the wing. Three-pointer. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Boston leading by 3. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Down low. It's tipped. Pass to Suggs. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Suggs has got 5 now.
Shots are certainly falling for him here in the early stages.
Brown with it. Now guarded by Suggs. Outside, Brown.
And Brown doesn't mind getting roughed up on the way up. In fact, he embraces it.
Boston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. He's off on the first. Good on the second one. And Suggs has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 2. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
He's 3 or 4 now, looking real confident out the gate.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. Their team's biggest concern tonight, the scoring of Jaylen Brown. Coach commenting, quote, Brown has become an elite scorer in this league. Jaylen can have huge nights. We know he's going to score, but we have to limit his easy looks, especially early. Something to watch, BA.
And Allie, thanks. Now here's Hart. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Suggs. Outside Anunoby. From downtown. Tatum pulls it in. And it's the Celtics ball. And here's Vassell. The 3. Boston again missing. Outside Anunoby. Isaac outside. Pass to Anunoby. The 3 from Suggs. The rebound, Celtics. Brown with it. Now guarded by Suggs. Tatum with it. Porzingis high post. Foul on Josh Hart. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Well, that's already his second foul, and that puts the coach in a tough position.
And the Knicks making a change here. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. New York making a switch here. Back to Vassell. Clock at 6. Outside White. Wing shot on the way. And the shot falls short that time.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Out to the right wing. Here's Towns. Sinks the 15-footer.
Look, that shot is there all night, every night for Towns. I mean, who's going to stop him?
Here's White. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. The Knicks with the lead. Left side, Anunoby. Now McBride. Towns outside. Back to McBride. Fires the 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. And now a 5-point Knick lead.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And finished off by Tatum.
Vicious finish by Tatum. These coaches love when he's aggressive.
Now here's McBride. Pass to Green. Towns, right side. Over Porzingis. Towns can't get it to go.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
4th team foul. Celtic substitution.
Knicks on D. 3-point lead. And it's Vassell penetrating. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, sometimes you forget how long and quick Vassell is. A lethal combination on the drop.
Now here's McBride. Baseline jumper. Porzingis grabs the board. They've been keeping things close.
And now have a chance to jump back on top, BA.
Here he goes. Pass to Pritchard. unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Outside McBride. Here's Bridges. Now here's Towns. Defended by Porzingis. Porzingis grabs the board.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
And Pritchard, here we go. Here's Hauser. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Well, more and more, Vassell keeps others involved. He's becoming a great passer.
Here's McBride. Off with the layup. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Pritchard. Still no points. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Well, this is what you love to see. Porzingis attacking the rim.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Outside Anunoby. Bridges with room to shoot. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Outside Porzingis. And it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Suggs. He has 7. Two on the clock. Here's Towns. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Celtics. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, we'll get
17.
Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference semifinals on 2K Sports. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
Shot clock at 2. No good from 18. Knicks trail by 3. Towns outside. Pass to Batase. Towns outside. Over Tatum. Towns can't get it to go.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
They set the pick. Now here's Mann. And stolen by Green. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Batase. To the middle. Out to Bridges. McBride with it. 4 on the clock. Towns. Here's Batase. Bridges outside. Outside McBride. To the paint. Back to Batase. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Celtics lead by 3. Here's Pritchard. No points so far. Pass to Dunn. To the inside. Tatum. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
Tossing the pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
Back to McBride. The three. Hits the trifecta. McBride's got 6.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Pritchard gets it to go. Pritchard's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Batase. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Coming into the league, putting up points was no problem for Tatum, but now he's creating scoring opportunities for others.
Here's Towns. Another one falls for New York. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Outside Tatum. They set the screen. Tatum barreling in. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
And look, when Tatum is running the pick and roll, the majority of the time, he's looking to score.
Back to Bridges. Here's McBride. Off the mark there with a 3. Celtics lead by 5. And with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Outside Tatum. Okay! Tatum punching it home.
Well, just another night in the office for Jason Tatum. We've come to expect big games from him. He is that special.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Knicks trail by 7. Suggs surveys the D. Goes up on the wing. Porzingis grabs the board. Outside, Brown. Pass to Vassell. Back to Brown. New York with a rebound.
You got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Back to Hart. Outside McBride. Here's Towns. The layup off target.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
Pass to Queta. Here's White. White coming through.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by. I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Brown with it. It's hauled in by Isaac. Now here's Suggs. Outside McBride. Back to Suggs. This one for 3. It's good on the putback. Now just a 5-point Boston lead.
Yeah, anytime he wants, Towns can be a beast on the offensive boards.
Vassell outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Porzingis. Operating inside, Porzingis.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Suggs with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. Pass to McBride. Back to Isaac. Now here's Suggs. Buries it from 3. Suggs has got 5 points in the quarter.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
White looking it over. Here's Brown. Wow, gutsy finish inside by Brown.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
Suggs outside. Out to the wing. Lets it go from deep. Porzingis grabs the board. Celtics lead by 6. Left side, Brown. Oh, look out! Porzingis!
Now, we know he can hit threes, but Kristaps showing he can slam it too.
Outside Hart. Back to Suggs. To the middle. Here's Isaac. And it's New York scoring again. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. They get it back. Outside Porzingis. Pass to Vassell. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Substitution for your
Knicks trail by 6. Suggs outside. Pass to Bridges. Suggs left side. Here's Batadze. Lays it up and banks it in. Batadze's got his second basket of the game.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to Vassell. Porzingis in the post. And Anunoby pulls it down. And so it's New York with it. 4-point game. Hart with it. Here's Suggs.
That is incredible. Well, we saw Suggs' ability to take over games at the collegiate level, doing the same here in the NBA.
Here's Brown. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
And a smart feed from Suggs. The defense making it easy, leaving his teammate open.
Outside, Brown. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Porzingis. Got a piece of it. do it for the first half. This game is tied. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
36. The Celtics, 36.
And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. So it's Boston now. Outside Tatum. On the wing, Vassell. Back to Tatum. With some arc. Tatum showing off the strength.
Yeah, there's that added strength of Tatum really helping him down low.
And here's Suggs. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Well, talk about a guy who gives you exceptional effort. Derek White is always watching the floor for gaps he can fill, places he can make a difference in the game.
Hart from long range. The rebound, Celtics. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Outside White. Pass to Tatum. 6 to shoot. Now Vassell. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
3-point goal.
And it's a 6-point Boston lead.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
It's Bridges on the wing. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Another one falls for New York.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Pass to Tatum. Back to Porzingis. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. They'll pin that one on Jonathan Isaac. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. That free throw good from Porzingis.
Yeah, and when healthy, Porzingis is still a very effective player and an important part to his team's success.
And stolen by Brown. For the finish. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Left side Hart. Pass to Bridges. Jacks up a 3. Boston leading by 9. Here's Tatum. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Back to Suggs. From the arc. And the three-pointer goes. Suggs has got 5 points in the quarter.
And you know, Suggs seems to be shooting it with more confidence now, especially from deep.
Now Brown. 5 points in the game. Offensive board. Vassell outside. Pass to Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Porzingis. And it's Porzingis cleaning up the miss.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Here's Anunoby, hounded by Tatum. Here's Towns. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Got to be careful shooting around Porzingis. His length is so capable of erasing shots.
Pass to Tatum. Hey, Tatum getting it done inside.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Here's Suggs. He's got 19. Out left to the wing. And here's Anunoby. Defended by Porzingis. Pass to Towns. The shake. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Left side, Tatum. White with it. Towns covering. Vassell with it. Fires for 3. Drains the triple. And it's an 11-point Boston lead.
And Vassell's jumper continues to evolve and improve. He's a real threat off the catch.
Here's Towns. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Here's Bridges. Vassell with the rebound. Celtics lead by 11. It's Brown on the wing. And the 3 off target.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night in the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Pass to Suggs. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, once Suggs gets hot, it's not easy to stop, especially when he's getting whatever shot he wants.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Both teams will make substitutions. Boston on offense. White with it. He's got 5. Pass to Hauser. Here's the 3. And it's blocked by Isaac. Kick out to Brown. Shot clock at 6. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
There are so many different roles Jaylen Brown can take on for his team.
Pass to Bridges. And Chris Dunn gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. A 3 off the inbound. McBride can't get it to go. Celtics lead by 11. And there's the screen. Here's Pritchard. No good on the 3. And here's New York now. Pass to Towns. Towns double team.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's McBride. No good on the quick three. So it's Boston now. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. Now here's Brown. Look at Brown, getting it done inside.
That's just Jaylen Brown putting in the work in close.
Pass to Isaac. Here's Hart. Poke loose. Here's Towns. Just 5 to shoot. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
Now here's Brown. 9 points in the game. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Brown's got 11 points.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
Pass to Bridges. Outside Hart. Now here's McBride. Offensive rebound. Towns. Misses from short range.
Now, he hasn't been great this quarter. The coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
Knicks trail by 15. Towns double team. Back to Isaac. It's Hart on the wing. Pass to Bridges. Pure from three-point range. Bridges has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, productive from back there. Bridges showing the range.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Both teams making some changes here. Here's Vassell. Give him 8 points now. Down low. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
For Vassell to really make an impact, that's what he has to do. Initiate the offense.
Pass to Isaac. Reverses. Rebound Boston. .103 left in the third quarter. Here's Pritchard. There's the three. Rebounded by Suggs. Knicks trail by 14. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. There's 39 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Well, and after making just one triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Outside Hart. Isaac in the post. The three from Suggs. Rebounded by Dunn. Outside Tatum. Soft touch off the glass. Tatum's got 20.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And so it's the Boston Celtics in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the... And let's get you back onto the court for more of this pivotal Game 5. Knicks trail by 16. Outside McBride. Green, a screen. Plenty of space. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Green's got his first points of the game.
That's a fantastic feed right there. Kicking it out for the good look. Plays like this really help team chemistry.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Outside McBride. Pass to Green. Takes a three. Gets the three to fall.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Tatum feeling it out a bit. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, if the defense closes on Tatum, he'll go into them. He's happy to get sent to the line.
And so he hits both.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Bridges outside. Right side Green. Clock at 6. Left side McBride. From behind the arc. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Outside Porzingis. Boston again missing.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Outside McBride. Pass to Green. The three is up. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for Boston. Porzingis. No good there. 5 for 11 in the contest. Bridges with it. Dunn in his pocket. Back to Bridges. And it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball. And there's the foul. It'll go on Miles McBride. That'll be a second foul in the game. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Sideline. Let's catch up with Allie.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
And what a night he's having on the glass. Putting in the work to help his team close out possessions.
Jones from outside. The rebound, Celtics. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Jones. Pass to Vassell. The three is up. It's rebounded by Batase. Knicks trail by 11. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Jones misses.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Pass to Pritchard. And here's Vassell to stop the drought. It's rebounded by Batase.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Isaac outside. Here's Batase. Fires from deep. New York, no good that time either.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Pass to Porzingis. Foul on Josh Hart. That's his third foul of the game.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Boston making a switch here. Tatum with a screen. Here's White. Drives to the hoop. And the bucket is good. And the Celtics lead by 13.
Well, you know, White is quietly one of the league's most effective finishers on the drive.
Jones from outside. Knocks down the triple.
This is their plan in the second half, to try to use the three-point shot to shrink this deficit.
Now White. Outside, Brown. Just 4 to shoot. Oh my goodness! Brown would not be denied.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Suggs, no good. Boston leading by 12. Tatum with it. Tatum slams it home.
What a move by Tatum, finishing strong at the rim.
Suggs outside. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. Now here's Brown. Foul on Josh Hart. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Timeout.
So that brings him up to 4 fouls. So he's forced to hold himself back a little now, which may make him a target for the offense.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. And the Knicks making a change here. Left side, Porzingis. Kick out to Brown. Clock is at 3. Boston again missing. And Suggs has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th. Pass to Hart. And the deficit down inside single digits.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the 4th, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding.
Back to Tatum. Here's Brown. Here's Tatum. Tatum knocks it down. He's locked in right now.
Yeah, the closer Tatum gets, the easier it is for him. His touch is just so good.
Back to Suggs. Takes the 3. No good.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
White for three. And it's New York with a rebound. 1:57 left to play in the fourth quarter. And here's Suggs. Pass to Towns. And that's good from 17 feet.
Well, when it comes to big men, you're not going to find a better catch-and-shoot option than Cat.
Boston leading by 9. Outside Porzingis. We've got 1:28 left to play in the fourth. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries. Suggs, left side. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Suggs. .116 left in the final quarter. Now White. On the wing, Tatum. Launches a three. Nails it from 3. And the Celtics lead by 14.
These guys really stepped up and played their hearts out to finish the series on their terms. So it's going to be on to the next round for the Celtics.
Free throws were a major factor tonight.
It's nice to get a lot of shots at the line, but then you need to convert them. They did that, and it paved their way to a win.
And what a huge performance it was for Jason Tatum.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's New York with it. They trail by 14. Let's go with a three. De Silva, no good. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Russell. Shot on the wing. Tips it up. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
And the basket by Rupert. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
Russell deciding where to go with it. The three-pointer off the mark. And the Boston Celtics will move on.